is the sound. Again, I apologize for my computer doing jet engine sounds. It's a measly little laptop that doesn't handle simple tasks very well without getting overheated. Sound is good. That's good. Welcome. It's been a week since we streamed last. Since that fateful Friday the 13th stream in which well, you know how it ended and we had to restart the game. So, yes, that's good. That's good. The sound is good. How is everybody doing? What have you been doing this week? And how are you feeling? Let's see, am I forgetting something? What have I been doing this week? I have been, well, I thought that I'm gonna hit the gym. This is the week where I'm really gonna start, working out, exercising. I haven't been in the gym in a long time. And then, of course, on Monday, I get a cold. And I was basically stuck at home for the rest of the week. And I just like went out to buy groceries. Instead, what I did was I got so much writing done. I've been working on my novel for not like nonstop for like 3 days, 3 4 days, and it was an amazing feeling to just like sit down and like write by hand for like several hours, just listening to music and writing. And I feel like, I mean, I've been stuck in that one place like after the inciting incident of the novel, and then I just didn't know how to proceed after that. And so like what I've been doing these past few days was figuring out what to do next, because what I have is a beginning and an ending, but what I don't have is a middle. So this week has really been about trying to figure out where to go next, where I want the characters to be, where what would be realistic and authentic in a situation like that. So not going like the usual. Oh, in this particular genre, what would natural plot progression be, which is like it's like fake, right? So instead, I was thinking, well, what would these characters do in a situation like this if they were real people? So that's what I've been doing. Okay, just the usual work all week and D&D last night. Oh, that sounds fun. The D&D, not the work. Tired, but gonna nap and work on my projects this weekend. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like you got in the zone. I did get in the zone. So much so that I started like scaring myself and thought, you know what, like I'm gonna jinx myself. It's been going to look. The writing has been going too well. The other shoe is about to drop. I don't want to jinx it. Can't wait to read it when it comes out. Oh, thank you. Great. It sounds really cool. It does. When you're doing anything creative, um, when you have this like hurdle, whether it's like you don't know where to take your characters next, or you don't know how to finish your painting, or I don't know, like knitting, anything creative. Once getting past that hurdle, not just like getting past it, but like working through it, uh, is a very satisfying feeling. And a lot of times, what what people don't understand, people who don't create anything on their own or just using generative AI, is when we say process, the process of creating something is more important than the product. This is what we mean. It's the figuring out, it's the thinking, it's the figure like coming coming up with solutions, these aha moments, and um, learning something about yourself while doing this work. So this is what we mean when we say that the process actually is more meaningful than the product itself. Let's see. Yes, okay. You guys want to start playing because I have, well, I think it was Nick who posted that book page from my booklet from the game, and we can actually maybe get through the second stakeout without getting our good agent Wilmore killed. It's just that I have to find. I think it's for sure, and there's that connection with your work exactly. Can talk about that exactly. It's whether or not, like, if you're writing a novel and whether or not you base your characters on yourself, or you don't have to, because you always put something of yourself in your work. Be it like you're working through some unresolved issues or anything, you're always putting something of yourself. And which is why it's so difficult for creative people to, receive criticism. And it feels like you're the one who's being misunderstood and criticized, and not your work. And that is, I guess, the price that we have to pay for doing the work that we love doing. But the flip side to that is, when you do put a lot of yourself in your work, when other people see themselves in the work, then you feel like there's a real connection between you and the person who's reading your book, or watching the movie that you've made, or a painting that you've painted. So you put something of yourself, so it becomes this sort of a medium through which people can communicate and see each other. Okay, I have to go and on our Discord and find that. You know what? Maybe we don't have to do it right now, because right now we are starting day one, and we are no, we're starting day two, because we cleared day one last week. Come on, cursed cursor. There we go. All right. Yep, it's day two. I think we need to go to the office. Okay, first he has to go to the bathroom and brush his teeth because it's the morning. What a guy. He just looks so pleased with himself. Like, yes, I went through an entire day of investigating without getting killed. Okay, let's just grab the PDA. I've got my book here so I can bring up the pages and need it anyway. Thank you. What a guy. It's an inside joke. Okay, where do we go? Right, field office. Oh, hi, Mark. He has to be proud of himself because Skinner isn't. Exactly. Exactly. You always have to be your number one cheerleader. Especially if no one else is proud of you.
Did you get the number of that bus? You okay? Yeah, I'm gonna live. Unfortunately. Until strength gets a hold of me. Well, we better see if anything's missing.
Interesting how he went right to the what's missing, as if he wants Agent Wilmore to discover that something is missing. Okay. Oh god, I hate that part. There we go. There was that subliminal message again. I missed what it said, but I saw it.
Sully's laptop is missing. That's your phone.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't want to Shank's office. Excuse me, buddy. Gonna step over you.
Is this Agent Wilmore? Yes. Agent Wilmore, this is Agent Pendrell of the Psy Crime Lab in D.C. I completed the preliminary analysis of the blood sample from your office. I'm afraid I got some bad news. It looks like that blood belongs to Agent Scully.
Pendrell.
Oh, Jesus. Are you certain? Fairly. I mean, a more detailed analysis will confirm it, but
One of the
I'm
many
pretty sure that's
characters on the
Scully's
show
blood.
that deserve better.
At the very least, we know she's been injured. Was there much blood at the scene? Yeah, a fair amount. Let's hope it's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the call. Sure. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Sure, no problem. Oh, Agent Wilmore? Yeah? Keep me informed, okay? All right, thanks.
Agent Wilmore keeping anyone informed is.
More good news. That fisherman you interviewed yesterday, he's just been shot to death.
Do you know that I interviewed him?
How did you know about Wong?
He deserved to live.
What?
He did.
How did you know I went to see Wong yesterday? You told me. Hey, I was the one hit on the head, remember?
Yeah, blame the injury. Just like, gather some sympathy to distract from the fact that you know something you shouldn't have been knowing. Okay, I don't know if this is a thing. If is this a ship? But two characters who deserve to live, who I think would have gotten along. Pendrell and Melissa. So, Scully, check this video game.
Just forgot, I guess.
Welcome, Fox Mulder, to the chat. Yeah, no, we didn't say.
So, what happened to you? I came in early to catch up on your work, and someone jumped me.
Sure.
Did you see who hit you? Nope. Whoever did it was real quiet.
Yeah, they would have been elite.
Why did they only take Scully's laptop? You got me. Shanks is gonna be furious. Not to mention Skinner. Well, now there's something to look forward to.
Don't want to
First, they
disappoint
just
Skinner again.
Look at this surprise agent's confidential records. I don't know what you're involved in, but someone's got some big brass ones in order to steal equipment from an FBI field office.
All right, I guess we go and see Wong for the last time. Hold on. I'm gonna consult my notebook. Because, Agent Wilmore has been known to miss a few steps. Okay, go to field office, look for laptop, question cook. We did that. Go to warehouse, ask about Wong's killing. Yeah. Sounds about right. Let's do that. And we're doing a bit of a speed run, if you can call it this way. But I would like to to dedicate one stream at least to exploring the game. I mean, we've done that a little bit before, but that was a long time ago, and I would really just take our time and explore every nook and cranny of the game, every corner. Look at all the pictures, and just you know, just enjoy it.
Sorry, Chief. It's a crime scene. No civilians.
But what if I showed you this?
Hey, come on in.
Well, congratulations, old-timer. I don't know what you were doing, but you just warranted the involvement of the federal government. Lucky you.
Go on. I want that.
That.
Okay, let's just talk to him. I wrote down quite a few locations of hidden stuff. We should definitely do that. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Hidden stuff.
So what have you got?
Well, Agent Wilmore, barring any unexpected revelation, looks like somebody shot this man in the back of the head.
So what's the time of death?
Well, preliminarily, I'd say he's been dead for about 6 hours, so that would make the time of death early in the AM.
Charlie says there's hidden stuff. I think I'll do another 14-hour playthrough again.
What caliber weapon was it?
Big 45 looks like, maybe a 357. He hit him in the mastoid bone. That's that big, spongy mass of bone behind the ear. It shatters more easily, so there's an inordinate amount of damage. A lot of bone fragments get driven up into the brain. That's where Oswald hit JFK.
I take it you subscribe to the lone gunman theory.
No, I think aliens killed JFK.
Any sign of a struggle?
No, either he was totally surprised or he knew his killer.
I'd say he knew his killer.
I gather there were no witnesses.
I don't think so, but you better check with Detective Astadorian. The medical examiner doesn't get much chance to interrogate bystanders.
Not if you're watching
We met?
CSI.
Yeah, we both worked on that kidnapping last year, remember?
Sorry.
No problem. It was a big team.
Oh, Agent Gilmore. Mostly Easter eggs and fun references. That sounds fun.
Any idea what happened?
No?
Nope.
Robbery'd be my guess. Ask Astrodorian. It's her case. Can I get some copies of those?
Sure. Give me a name.
Craig Wilmore, FBI.
No problem. It'll take a couple days.
Okay, let's take a look at the body. Let's see. Cigarette, morally, of course. A bunch of paraphernalia, lighter, switchblade, coins, sunflower seeds, some, I don't know what these are. Got Chinese writing on them. All right, let's go. No, no, no. Wrong direction. I want to talk to Astadorian. She's the lady in charge.
What can I do for you?
Special Agent Craig Wilmore, FBI.
FBI? What's the Bureau's interest in this case?
I'm investigating the disappearance of 2 agents.
Okay, so what's the connection to this man?
My investigation led me to this warehouse. Inside we found evidence of foul play, including the blood of one of our missing agents. I spotted Wong, asked him a few questions about the warehouse. He lied to me. Now he's dead. I'm not certain what the connection is, but I'm pretty certain there is one.
I'll buy that.
Okay, if you're
Interesting.
picking
This
up
case
some
just went
strange
from worse to
sounds,
fun.
it's my
Thanks.
neighbors playing the TV too loudly.
shot once in the back of the head, large caliber by the looks of it, no witnesses, no sign of struggle.
That's it.
So far.
Everyone on this in this game, I almost said on this show, is either very sarcastic or flirting, or both at the same time. The Chinese thing's a reference to the title tiles and hell money. Wow. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
Wouldn't it be nice to just pin this on gang activity and be done with it?
Okay. You shouldn't be saying that to her. You shouldn't be flirting with her. You're conducting an investigation.
So, where's the harbor master?
Phone for coffee.
You questioned him yet?
Nope. Next on my list after search boat.
Any thoughts on motive?
Robbery, most likely.
So what was stolen?
Haven't quite gotten
Do you
there
think
yet.
flirting and sarcasm is a skill required to join the FBI?
Looked like the old guy had much.
Probably true. But you'd be amazed at what people will kill for. He probably had a cigar box full of cash. Unless maybe he was killed for squealing to the feds.
I wished I thought that was funny.
Well, Wong didn't exactly run with the most desirable crowd. All right, looks like it's time to board the good ship Agrippa. Care to join me?
Oh, we didn't get to tell her that she has a pretty color of coat. Or
Serve me this. Where'd he put his fish?
What?
His catch. Where'd he put his catch? There's no freezers. Hell, there's not even an ice chest.
Wilmore is
So
like,
where'd the fish go?
finally I found someone who's just as interested in fish as I am. Must be fate. Okay. Okay, we'll talk to her later. We have some stuff to pick up here. What is that? I don't know what that means. Some candles, incense. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We're gonna find a bunch of pills in here. Okay. Collected pills. Got something else. This, what is it, tarp? A raincoat? What else? I'll check the notebook. Okay, board Agrippa, collect pills, jacket. Okay, so just pills and jacket. Then nothing else then. Let's know. Okay, let's go talk to Estadorian again. Playing this spooky music, but it's like nothing is happening on this ship. Let's start with fish.
Did you know fish stocks have been declining in this area recently?
No. Where'd you pick that up at?
Wong told me yesterday.
Ah, well, there's a reliable source.
So, what's your theory on the hold?
My guess is that Wong was not quite what he seemed. I think this boat was being used for something other than fishing, which certainly puts a spin on his murder.
Did you know Mr. Wong was taking stolen painkillers?
What the hell are you talking about?
I found a cache of pills in his cabin. No prescription. description labels, obviously stolen goods. Industrial state quantities, too.
How interesting. Well, that certainly adds a sordid little wrinkle to
At
things.
least everyone's informed about the fish stocks. Yeah, that's
So,
the most important
still
part.
think the motive for his murder was robbery?
Let's just see what the autopsy reveals, all right?
What's the Terracon?
What?
Terracon. What is it?
I don't know. Why?
I found this slicker in the cabin labeled the Terracon.
I guess it's the name of the boat.
No, wait.
No, no, no. This boat's called the Agrippa.
Well, I guess that adds another mystery to your list, doesn't it?
I'm finished. I gotta take Wong here for his free ride.
Ask her to give me a call when she's finished.
Okay. It was a pretty easy morning. It shouldn't take too long.
Thanks.
I just I'm just thinking about how much work they put into this
The
game.
Harbor Master's returned.
Like cinematic, like it's an episode of the X-Files
Well, hello.
that you get to be a part of.
I'd have brought another coffee.
That's all right. Agent Wilmore here is trying to cut down.
Well, still, I could have brought the decaf.
Reasonable more. I could have used some coffee. I barely got any sleep because I was still so shaken up by this stakeout that I barely survived. Okay, let's talk.
Who owns its warehouse?
Leased to a company called Majestic Shipping. Out of the Far East.
Can you give me a phone number?
Well, depends on which number you want. They got offices in Hong Kong, Chechnya. So, which number?
The main number.
No, no, these guys don't quite work like that. But it's okay. I'll get you all the information I have.
Just fax it to me.
Do we trust him? Let's ask about fishing.
How long have the fish stocks been declining around here?
Oh, a while now. Overfishing's the most likely cause, but it's gotten a lot worse in the past couple of months. Most of the small guys going out of business. Wong's the only one still holding on. Or he was.
How do they supposed to normally store their catch?
Well, usually they got what they call a live well in the hole that keeps water circulating over the fish. Some of the bigger outfits will have a refrigerated holding tank.
Any idea why Wong's boat would have neither?
No, no, I don't imagine he had the money to upgrade something like that. That'd have to be done in a dry dock anyway. That's pretty strange, really. I don't know why.
What's the Terracon?
Ocean-going tug.
Terracon.
Burned at sea 2 months ago.
Really?
Why would Wong have a slicker from the Terracon in his cabin?
Well, I
Terracon.
don't know. Don't think he knew those guys. They were Russian. Maybe he picked it up a scrap after the fire.
I think I remember hearing something about that. The crew all died, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Boat's over at the impound dock. You want to take a look?
Yeah, let's take a look at the Terracan. Oh, come on. Stupid cursor.
How long have you known Wong?
Oh, a few years. Started docking here in 94, I think. Yeah, early 94.
94.
Did you notice anything unusual happening here last night?
No, none at all. In fact, it was real quiet.
I was 8 years old in 94.
Did Mr. Wong have any enemies?
I don't think so. Well, I would say no, but, well, these days, I don't know anything anymore.
Everyone's saying in every era, someone's saying these days, like these are the
You know
unprecedented
if Mr. Long had
times.
any
These are
financial
the
difficulties?
unsure
No,
times.
I don't. I always paid his birth fees on time. Of course,
The
things
only
have been hard
difference
on
is
everybody
that
around here lately. I imagine he was
our
pretty
times
screwed.
really are the
Why don't we go
unprecedented
take a
times.
look at the terracon?
Well, sure. Yeah, not far from here. Come on.
All right. I guess we'll go to the Terracan. Now that is a spooky boat.
Seattle. Anyway, the Coast Guard cutter this
And the
morning
way
first
Murmur
saw a
looks like a
fire on
lost
the
puppy
horizon
as they walk
flooded
up.
out there.
They just.
By the time they arrived, it was too late. The entire
It's like they're in cahoots.
How many men are on board?
They're a team, and Wilmore is just like tagging along. It doesn't. It
The rest
doesn't
were presumed
look
lost at
right.
sea.
What was the cause of the fire?
Never determined. They have no idea.
Look at that. Fire damage seems to be contained to the outside of the hull. Cabin and the interior don't seem to be burnt at all.
So what's your point?
Well, how was the crew killed by a fire that only burned the hull?
Finally, he's asking
Why did the fire
the
only
right
burn the hull in the
question.
first place?
Got me.
Finally.
You're the detective. Look, do you mind if I go? I got a lot of forms to fill out. You know, when there's a dead body, wow, paperwork.
Sure, you can go. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'll fax you those phone numbers.
He looks too wholesome, too helpful.
Well, looks like it's just you and me.
All right, let's do a due diligence and just look at the fire damage, the name of the boat. Let's go aboard that creepy looking ship. All right. Now I have my list of things that we need to be looking for. Because like I said, the first time it took me 2 days to finally get everything I needed from this ship. All right, let's see. Collect captain's log, client list, mystery sphere, show Estadorian those creepy white shadows, and call John from Crime Labs about prints. Got the directions ready to go. That's good. See if I can do it, from memory. Probably not. Or maybe. It probably shouldn't be touching that. It looks like a bomb. Wilmore. I think even Mulder would have been more cautious with this thing. It's like, don't pull the thing. You don't know what it is. Mulder would have licked it. Yeah, that's true. All right. Let's see. We have the creepy sphere. Let's go. I think we need to go up now. And where the hell are we? But we're supposed to look at those crates. Just like look at them. We can't actually open them. This place is very, very creepy. Okay, I want to get out of here, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we need to go up to... I don't know what any of the ship's rooms and parts are called, so I'm just gonna say the rec room with all the sofas and tables. And I think we need to be here. Yep. Okay, so this is room number 1. Первый день. Покинули порт в 14 часов с экипажем, состоящим из 8 матросов. Груз с разнообразным товаром. Команда в регулярном составе, кроме одного, Анатолия. Okay, so one, they left the port, and one crew member is missing. I mean, not missing, but he's not there. Crew cabins, apparently. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so this guy who didn't show up, he was supposed to replace another guy who decided to stay in the US. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's like 2 weeks full of entries, and if I remember correctly, it's just, I mean, some weird stuff is happening. There's like 2 storms, and the crew are not feeling well, and then it just stops. So like, I guess that's when they all died. That's where the fire was. Okay, so do we have, no, hold on. Yes, we have the, okay, now we need to get the client list. And here you see James Wong's name a bunch of times. Again, James Wong, and just a bunch of like Russian names. Tong, is it also like a Chinese name? So yeah, James Wong was a client of theirs. Now we go up. First, we need to see the shadows, and then we need to show Asadori in the shadows. No, I need to go inside again and then exit the other way. See. Okay, now I can't find the damn shadows. Or were they actually one level down? I think you had to go down first. You would think that they would take precautions on a burnt ship. Yeah. Where are the... I think we need to go down to see the shadows. Okay, never mind. Let's just go down. I just got that spot side. Okay, like I said, I don't know like any of the nautical terminology, so I'm just using like regular words. There we go. There are the shadows and the creepy music playing, so you know we're onto something. Okay, now I go back up. And talk to Estadorian. Enough with the creepy music.
Let me know if you see anything.
Me neither. That's what I said in the book. I think it's left though. Yeah. No, you were right. Okay.
Looks interesting.
Looks like Cyrillic. Seattle PD has a task force investigating smuggling out of the former Soviet Union. They've got a full-time translator over there. I can get it translated.
Okay, chat. What did we do last time? Did we agree to it? Okay.
That's fine. I'm assuming you'll share.
Of course I'll...
Okay.
Well, that was easy. I thought certainly you would give me grief about that.
Apparently, pulling rank makes her think.
Well, that's a good mental.
Censored.
Well, you know what they say about catching.
I mean, I can't blame her.
Look at this.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Well, be careful with it.
Relax.
It looks like an explosive device.
Well, it could be. It's certainly heavy enough.
Maybe we should call in a hazmat team.
Of course, I'll share.
It's not over
You'll be
yet.
flirting over a case. Well, they wouldn't be the
What the
first
hell are you doing?
investigators to be doing that.
You really need to cut down to 1 cup a day.
Like Mulder and Scully flirting while she's doing an autopsy. Like there's a dead body lying in front of them, and they're just like doing googly eyes at each other. It's disgusting.
Come with me.
That's an innuendo.
See these outlines here on the side of the cabin?
Yeah, it's kind of frightening, isn't it? What color is it?
Federal Bureau of Intimacy coming into play again.
How's that?
The blast from the bomb left the outline of people behind. I don't know why. I can barely remember it. I was only a kid when I saw the picture. Jesus, scared the bejesus out of me.
I like this. I like her coat. I like this oversized shoulder pads, heavy 90s fashion. I like it. Like, unironically, I like it. But then again, I may be biased because, you know, childhood memories. Okay, let's go back to that room with the all the equipment is. They should bring that. They should definitely bring. I mean, you know, these like 30-year cycles. Is it a thing? Like, is 90s fashion making a comeback? I don't know, but they should definitely. It should definitely should make a comeback.
I'm not having much luck over here so far.
Y2K is popular right now. It'll come back eventually. Yeah, Y2K. Thing about Y2K is that I was a teenager during that time,
Oh, yeah, so
and I was like
probably from the first investigation
not
was
fitting
that.
in with my peers,
Hey,
and I
so this
hated
looks like the
fashion
first
at
three
that
notes over
time.
the top of the
I
alphabet.
hated the music at the
Whoever somebody's
time.
put their hand
I
on
just
this
did not
album
feel
like
like I belonged in that
yeah, that's pretty funny
decade.
because
I
that's what
felt
somebody else
like I
did in
belonged
here.
in the 70s, in the 80s. Now, 25 years later, and I feel nostalgic about that time period, about that fashion and that music and movies. And I guess it's only natural. It's not like, I'm romanticizing and idealizing, my life at that time. Like I still remember, how hard things were, but there there is still this element like, oh, but a lot of the things did were actually easier back then. Um, you can acknowledge the bad parts of that period, but you can still say that, some things were easier. And so yeah, now I feel like not about everything. Like I didn't grow up with these like Disney movies, but I do feel nostalgia, you know, for that time period. I guess it's only natural. Okay, now we did that already.
I bet the previous investigation was less than thorough. We should go over this thing
I've
again.
seen a lot of 70s fashion lately too. You should come back for real. I missed out badly. It will come back. It's all, going in cycles. Um, then again, the good thing about being an individual is that you don't have to follow any sort of trends. And if you want to dress in you know, as a 90s fashion icon, you absolutely can. Are we supposed to call John right now? Let's see. Yeah, call John. I get that I hated life back then, but I do miss not having all the adult stresses. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, adulthood is overrated. Okay, let's call John about the prince. Just because we age doesn't mean we have to grow up. Exactly. Do you know how many people I know who are adults or like elderly and they still act like fucking teenagers? Like zero emotional intelligence gained. Just there's a there's a saying in Russian. If I translate it, it goes like, um, with old age comes wisdom, but sometimes old age comes alone. So okay, let's call John. Five, no, yes, 555 0 1 7 1. I always feel like I'm cosplaying adulthood. Same, same. I recently turned 40 and I still feel like I am not. I still feel like I'm a teenager just trying to figure out how to like act in like real life situations. I don't feel like an adult. I feel, tired and old and tired but and cynical, but I don't feel like an adult. And I guess maybe that's sort of a faulty impression we have when we're growing up, that once we reach a certain age, we will feel like adults. But it doesn't happen. And maybe for some people it does. Maybe some people do feel like, I'm an adult, like I'm mature and confident, and I got a handle on life. But people that I talk to, adults that I talk to, they don't feel like they're adults. So I don't know. John Amos, he's a fun character. Yes, he is. Also very sarcastic and also very flirty. Oh.
John, it's Craig. I need a set of prints lifted.
Ooh, field work, my favorite. Where?
Camden inbound dock. The boat's called the Terracon. These are prints that were laid on top of a previously dusted set.
I love a challenge. Flag the spot for me, I'll take care of it.
Hey, detective. Druid from the coroner's office just called. They've completed the autopsy on Mr. Wan. She's found
I haven't even felt 1 ounce of adulthood in my body. I feel like I'm 16, 18.
Well, it looks like we're headed
Yeah.
to the coroner's.
Yeah.
Hardly.
And I don't know, maybe it is different for people who have children. But then again, I've spoken to, people who do have children who also feel like, they're just figuring it out as they go along. Okay, let's go to coroner's office. King County Medical Examiner. There's a lot of talking
This
in
is
this,
Agent Wilmo with the FBI. He questioned Wong
in this
yesterday.
section.
I hope you found out everything you needed to know.
What have you got?
This is undoubtedly one of the most unusual autopsies I've ever performed. This man died from a single gunshot wound to the back of the head. Large caliber weapon, point blank range. He was also a drug user. It looks like he was high at the time of death. That would account for the lack of struggle. But if the slug or the drugs didn't kill him, this man would have been dead within a matter of weeks anyway.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
He was completely riddled with massive tumors. I've never seen anything like it. What would cause something like that? I have no idea. But I've never seen a human being so eaten alive with cancer. God, I hate coming here. You know, so do I.
Alright, let's talk about pills.
How long have you been taking drugs?
Well, it's hard to say. Organ tissue and blood samples may provide some evidence, but it still can be hard to determine. The evidence of massive tumors suggests that the subject was suffering severe pain, and the drugs could have been used to mitigate the pain.
Poor guy.
What kind of cancer was it?
Well, here's the weird thing. You see, these are three separate kinds of cancer. It wouldn't surprise me if it turned out he had a few more. It's as if his entire endocrine and immune system suddenly went haywire.
Is there a name for this?
Bizarre.
No, I mean, is there a syndrome or something that explains it?
No, not that I've ever heard of.
How do you know he was high?
Well, it's mainly a hunch. Little things. State of craniovascular relaxation, total dilation of the pupils, things like that. I've seen it before, but the blood work will confirm it.
What could have caused cancer like this?
I have no idea. This isn't exactly my field, first of all, but I can't imagine what would trigger something like this. Some kind of massive carcinogenic exposure, I guess. Radioactive materials, certain classes of powerful mutagenic chemicals. Those are the only things that track with what I know.
How long have you been
These
ill?
questions feel like.
Tumors are highly unpredictable. A growth
No,
of
they're
this
good
size would
questions.
presumably take a fair amount of time, but he would have been in immense pain.
Which might explain the illicit drug use.
Even with the drugs.
I'm still kind of disappointed that he didn't ask her about fish.
And the amount of drugs he'd have to take to ease the pain would make him a near zombie. Strange.
Or do you think his cancer has anything to do with the declining fish stocks?
Have you seen anything else like this recently?
No, thank God.
Is that the slug?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to have it analyzed.
That'd be alright, I suppose.
He's probably keeping the stupid questions for later so he can impress Astadorian. Good one.
There was a case a couple of months ago, a fire at sea.
The Terracan, sure. I remember it. You're the second FBI agent to ask me about that this week.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, to be specific, you're the third FBI agent. There were a pair here the other day, a man and a woman. They had the bodies of the Terracan crew members exhumed. She insisted on...
Could you
them
imagine
the
Fish
second
being the
autopsy.
villain of this? Like Fish, as in, like there's some sort of hive mind that are orchestrating the whole thing.
What were their names?
Sorry, I'll have to look that up. I see a lot of names.
It was Mulder and Scully, wasn't it?
Yes. Diana Scully and Wolf Mulder, that's right.
What did she find?
I have no idea. The bodies are still here if you want to see them.
What were the results of the original autopsy?
They died of severe burns.
We want to see them.
All right. You're not squeamish, I hope.
Gotta hate coming here.
Fair warning.
Wilmer
this
turns
is
out
gonna
to
be
be
pretty
poisoning
bad.
the
These guys
fish
have been injured
people
for
have been
2
eating
months.
because he doesn't want them killed.
You all right?
Aww.
Just peachy, thanks. Can we get this over with, please?
Wilmore being an eco-terrorist is it's not outside the realm of extreme possibilities.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think someone's stolen the bodies from the Terracan. You two stay here. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know if I find anything.
What the hell have we stumbled onto here?
I want to hear what you think.
I'd like to hear what you think.
Classic newbie
What is it?
answer.
I think I know what's going on here. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm wrong.
What?
They're smuggling something. They're smugglers. One worked for the same people as the crew of the Terracon.
That would explain the slicker and the lack of fishing equipment.
So they worked for the same people. You questioned Wong. He was killed because they thought he talked. Your two missing agents have the crew from the Terracon exhumed, and both they and the corpses turn up missing? We've stumbled upon a smuggling ring bringing either radioactive material or possibly chemical weapons into the U.S. from the former Soviet Union. That explains the fire on the Terracon, Wong's cancer, why he was killed, and what happened to your two missing agents. They got too close. Someone's covering their tracks and they're not afraid to shoot FBI agents to do it. You and I have to work together. We have to stop this. If I'm right, thousands of people might die. I'm gonna have to demand that we cooperate fully with one another.
Okay.
You just got yourself a new partner.
Yep. If he makes it through the day. Let's see. Warehouse. Okay. Well, I got the warehouse, um, guide how to get through the stakeout. Famous super secret stakeout spot. You can see a large hauling truck from Gordon's Hauling chain Journal Park by the warehouse door. Time to investigate. Okay, all in due time. Let's go. We need John is gonna call us, or no, he's gonna send an email with the. No, hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna go to Crime Lab and give John the sphere. Crime Lab, exactly. Are you reading a comic book?
Was that at work? Hey, do the words lunch hour mean anything to you? You're in a mood today. What do you want?
Let's see.
Yowza. What is this? Huh? I don't know. I don't think so. But I do need you to tell me just what the hell it is.
I don't think so. I just
Your wish is my command.
took it out of its box and picked it apart and was carrying it around with me all day, so.
Another hunk of lead. I love bullets. Simple, tough, silent. Kind of like you there, Wilmore. Yet in the right
Oh, they're
hand,
definitely flirty.
they speak volumes. You want I should match this against the last one? As feud as always. I shall make it so.
Alright. Let's ask about the prince. He's gonna say, give me more time.
Did you get those prints? I just fetched them, Miss Daisy. I still need to process. And they say sugar has no effect on you.
They are so flirty. John Wilmore fanfic when. I mean, don't wait for it to happen. Write it. Just go and write it. Cook is not here. I wonder where he is. Don't dream it, be it. Exactly. Okay, what are we doing? We're just waiting for John's email. Hey, look at that.
Mail.
All right. He got the prints. Let's search. Find out who they belong to. I'll add it to the list of X-Files fanfics, exactly. Alright. See, interesting is we won't find match. Wait, we did find him in FBI. And it's Mark. Of course it's Mark. We knew from day one Mark was not to be trusted. Okay. So he majored in criminology, minored in mechanical engineering. I like that it says that his hobbies are restoring antique radios, brewing beer at home, marathon running. It's like sounds less like an FBI profile, more like a dating profile, basically. And he's a he minored in mechanical engineering, and he likes restoring antique radios. So I guess that will come in handy. That's useful information for this case. But like brewing beer at home. What is? How is that relevant? He would hook me in with fixing radios and lose me immediately with marathons. Exactly. I'd be like, sure, I would try your homebrewed beer. Running a marathon, I don't even want to listen to you talking about running a marathon. Just no. What a turn off. I think we're supposed to go home now and wait for Cook to be all mad at us for not trusting him. The new e-dating of of the times, exactly. Falling in love with the enemy is a dangerous but fun game. Oh boy. Okay, yes. John the Clues from Tarakan. Go to apartment, confront Cook. Hi, Cook. Mark. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Hi, Cook. What now?
What are you doing? No, man, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be keeping me informed about your case. Have I been informed? No. I've been kept completely in the dark. You know the policy, always have a backup. What if something happened to you?
Oh, yeah, as if you worry about
Agents'
Wilmore.
lives are on the line here. You better think about that instead of
As
having
if you worry about
points
anyone
these,
except yourself. You know, Krychek, you know that?
You know why I haven't kept you informed? Because I've been busting my ass in the field. Gotta try it sometime.
That was harsh. Oh man, I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. I'm losing it. You're being followed by two guys in a sedan. I don't know who the hell they are or who they work for, but they're obviously government. I think Mulder and Scully stumble onto some kind of corruption that runs all the way to the Bureau itself.
You think? It's much better to explain that. That sounds a little paranoid. You're right.
Well, that's more than a little paranoid.
Maybe, but better paranoid than dead. Alright, so fill me in.
Tell me what he wants to hear. You are a trustworthy man.
No, exactly, but it's not good.
Krychek wannabe, but he does it all wrong. First of all, he doesn't have a leather jacket.
Material into Seattle from the Far East in Russia, and I think they may have infiltrated the Bureau.
We need to be incredibly careful. They could well be coming after us next. Just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my...
I've just been a little...
Sure, but we're not talking about your grocery list. This case has probably already cost the lives of two agents. Listen, just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my...
Oh, yeah? What about this?
So why were your fingerprints down on the Terracon?
What?
Terracon. It's an ocean-going tug. Burned to the sun.
I know what it is. What do you say?
Just trying to figure out how come your fingerprints were found on a ship that's been involved in 10 deaths due to disappearances.
Doesn't have a toxic away relationship with his former partner.
Was called in to investigate the fire.
I mean, there is some tension
We didn't find
between
anything.
these two, but it's like
A couple of hours, that's it.
So why did I never hear?
doesn't even
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're in the can.
reach the level of, you know,
Look, I never mentioned it because
that
it was
Mulder
right
and
on the
Krychek
radar.
are dealing with.
I filed my report
Toxic.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's why I'm being followed. I assumed the crew were smugglers, right? That's what my report said. They've seen my report. Someone in the Bureau is involved. No, this all makes perfect sense.
He's so bad at it. He's a bad liar.
Paying federal officials, maybe even FBI agents, to not only look the other way, but to provide outright assistance, including following agents who get just a little too close to the truth. Jesus, there's no way of knowing how high this goes. Alright, look. We can't take any chances. You keep me in the loop. I don't want you to talk to anybody else but me until we can figure out what the hell is going on here. I better get out of here before my car is spotted.
Okay. I gotta get to a stakeout.
At the warehouse? Watch your ass.
Okay, you guys. We have to go to the stakeout. I don't feel confident about this. Let me go through the instructions. Approach the truck and enter the cab on the driver's side. Don't start the engine. I did that one time. Bad move. Turn right and look at the glove compartment for a close-up. Open the glove compartment. Grab the scrap of paper with the address. Exiting the close-up of the scrap triggers the return of the truck driver. Quickly, go right forward to hop out of the truck cab on the passenger side. Use the PDA to get the email from the harbor master. He has the Majestic. Can we just leave first and then get the email? Okay, guys, wish me luck. Don't hate me if this doesn't work. No, not the engine, you idiot. Where's the glove compartment?
You have mail.
My heart is racing. Like I'm not playing here. My heart is racing. And like I couldn't read your comments because like I had to read the instructions. Okay, can you just give me can you just give me a second to collect myself? to slow down my heart rate because that was something. It's just a game. Okay. Yes, you got this. Good luck. Now we're on. Yes, yes. There should be an email now. Survived. Well done. You did. It was intense. Oh my god. Like my heart was racing. Oh my god. Okay, let's read the email. Like I am feeling lightheaded right now.
You have it.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to read it right now. Whew. Temporary account, Majestic Shipping. Agent Wilmore. Here are phone numbers for Majestic Shipping. Good luck getting a hold of anyone. I included the county codes as well. Let me know if you need anything more. Dan, is that the harbor master? This temp email account provided by the Speak Easy Lounge, Seattle's premier provider of short-term rental access to the net. Oh, that sounded so retro. Okay. I think I'm gonna add these numbers to the list. Oh boy. This is the first time I made it through day 2. I have never made it this far into the game before. Holy shit. Okay, Majestic Shipping. One 21 042 555 0691 and then 190 11 55 11 25. Okay, guys, I have no idea what's happening afterwards. So write in chat what our next step should be. I mean, what our next step in the game is. If it's about, if, we should just let Agent Wilmore sleep and start day 3. Because I'm thinking if this is time for him to go to bed, then maybe we should just call it a night. And just leave it at this, because this was a successful... Yeah, he's going to bed now. So write in chat if you are cool with us calling it a night. What a guy. You made it, Agent Wilmore. You made it. How do you feel? You're cool with it. What do you say, Nick? Because I'm thinking, last time we did day 1, and then now we did day 2, and we survived. And then later on, you can tell me more about the game. Like on Discord, we can talk more about it, and then we can start day 3 next. Sounds good. That's good. Okay, well, let's do this. Let Agent Wilmore get some rest. Oh, hey, oh, come on.
Do I amuse?
Good morning.
What's the matter with you?
I worked last night. What's the matter?
Don't worry.
I didn't.
What time is it?
Almost noon. We have a burn victim, and the injuries appear to match those sustained by the crew of the Terracon. I have the whole thing on tape. Let me just rewind it. It's not flashing midnight. Impressive. I like a man who's not afraid of technology.
It's the ring. The girl is gonna crawl out. Okay, should we save the game and let those two flirt in the meantime? Yeah, okay. Let them flirt. Yes. It's like that meme from that Godzilla movie. Let them fight. Let them flirt. Maybe he can make them some coffee. Well, this was intense. Whew. We made it. Made it through day 2. Made it through the stakeout without getting Agent Wilmore killed. Yeah, I think this was a successful playthrough. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. I can't remember the last time I was this nervous and excited and just agitated. I guess I enjoyed that too. It was so much fun. Um, I I don't play a lot of games, like a lot of horror games or these like sort of high stakes games. So this is a different kind of experience for me. I mean, Prince of Persia is still a high stakes game because you only got 60 minutes. But this was something completely different. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I had a lot of fun. And we'll let them flirt. Maybe they can have some coffee. He can show her his collection of, trinkets and Civil War memorabilia. And then we are going to make them get back to work. So, barring any unforeseen, you know, anything, we meet again next Friday, same time, same place, and continue with the. Yes, next Friday is good. That's good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Um, have a good rest of your evening and have a good weekend. And I'll talk to you on Discord. Okay.